I am now, so we are now, it's being recorded, okay? So I'll say a few more things. I might repeat a couple of things just to make sure everybody that hasn't signed in yet can get the recording if they're not here. But the idea is that I will be here on today, and I will be here on Thursday for like a meeting. I would like you to be able to try to upload the whole set of problems that I'll give you to do tomorrow. And you can have a couple days to work on them, and then we're going to try to upload them on Thursday. So today is kind of be here as best you know. If someone's not here, it's going to be fine as well. But it'll be at your advantage that we can get communication. You can ask questions and that sort of thing. Tuesday is just going to be videos that I've got set up, and you can click on those at any time and get those. And that's setting up 4.3. Today's videos are from 4.2, and I have 19 problems in Sapling that will be related to 4.2, and just 2 from 4.3. 4.4, I don't really care for the questions they allowed me in Sapling, so I'm giving you about 4 problems to do on your own, and to ask you to upload those on Thursday, and we'll go from there, okay? And we'll work through those problems on Thursday too. It's gonna be like an in-class problem. I'll work through it, make sure it's right, let's see if you can upload it, and then we'll go from there, okay? That's what we're doing this week. So, and then in the future, I'm planning on giving assessments on Thursday, and it should be available that you'll be able to pick it up any time of the day, a certain amount of time. I'll have it clocked on the clock, so to speak, but you'll be able to do it at any point of time of the day. You can have your notes out, you can have your book out, you can have, or you know, the computer up and running. But the situation of taking the quiz will be on Thursday, and I'm going to ask you to upload it into As You Learn. And if we have trouble with that, you can take pictures, but As You Learn can be a lot simpler, and I think that'll be the faster way for me to be able to get my hands on it, grade it, and be able to get things back to you. So that'll be the most ideal. All right. Okay, so now let me ask you again. When I click on participants, it looks like, do any of you see a blue hand raising option for you over there under participants? Click on it if you see it. I see several of you raise. Okay, good. Excellent. Thank you. If ever I'm going to be up talking or teaching or something like that, and I'm into conversation, that is one way to get my attention. Or to, when I have the chat on, you can also write a note down in the bottom right corner and chat and let me know what's going on, or just ask a question or something of that kind of line. Okay, and the other situation is the very bottom row, the rightmost icon down there is reactions. And if you click on that, you can see that you either get a thumbs up option or a hand clapping option. And that will give, I may ask for that sometimes to get a response to see if everybody heard what was going on or if everybody's comfortable with it, okay? So I might be doing that. Okay, so that is that. Anybody have any questions right now? I'll tell you what, when you first get on, when you first come on, I have the opportunity to mute you. I can mute the whole class or unmute all. Okay, right now I have pushed unmute all. So it's up to you now. If your microphone down in the bottom left-hand corner, I believe will have a red line through it. Most of you have a red mark on, I see yours on the screen. So if with your red mark on there, I could not hear you if you were saying something. But if you unmute, then I can hear a question you might be asking verbally, okay? That's what that situation's about. I've got a screen off to the sides that shows whether your microphone's muted or not, or whether your video is muted or not. And again, you're not under obligation at all to have your camera up. And at the same time, it can be help with an eye-to-eye sometimes, I think, and make sure we're open line communication. Okay, so I want to say something about test one. Several of you, some of you did well, some of you did medium, and some of you did less than well. But a lot of you did decent. And I want to say that there's the last question, number 8, was one that some of you that have had some experience with calc before handled quite comfortably. Several of you that it's new to had more of an issue with that. And I think in fairness that once we get through section 4 or 7, you'll have an opportunity to redo that question. In a real time, I'll give you the question and you can answer it in another way. And it's basically going to be doing what we're going to be doing in this chapter. Okay, so it's setting up, that was the beginning of getting that ball rolling. So if you got anything less than a complete answer, 100% on that question, you'll have an opportunity to redo that question and get up to 100% on that puppy, okay? So, and that we're gonna go through things and I think you'll be more clear about what you need to do and figuring out the solution to the problems and working through it. But that kind of question is what's coming in 4.7. That's the optimization section. And we'll be dealing with that a bunch. So some of you will have the opportunity to enhance your grade of the test. And I think I'll do one more question inside that was a little vague maybe. And so you'll have an opportunity there. But at the same time, the plan of attack is this week, they'll just be ask you to upload some homework problems, some problems. Next week, I'll ask you to upload a quiz. And then the week after that, probably, I'm not sure if I'm going to give 2 weeks, but a quiz and then another test. I think 2 quizzes before the test. But then we're going to have exam number 3, which is going to be over chapter 4 stuff. And then exam number 4 will be over chapter 5 stuff that's got to do with integration, that sort of thing. So we'll have a couple quizzes before each of those situations. So the situation is going to be also that the point value is going to be a little different because the number of quizzes we get done is going to be different than what I initially thought. And as a result, I will give you, when I figure out what, I get a plan going on what we're going to do there, I'll get a new syllabus online, and it'll also give the new point total, as well as new dates for the tests and that sort of thing, because it won't work the way I had it set up before. It's going to have to shift a little bit. But we will have, we will have less quizzes. I still plan on dropping at least 1, hopefully 2, and again, your lowest test grade will be replaced by your final exam percentage if it's better. That's I'm gonna hold to that in a solid way. So in this last test, if you didn't do well, get the stuff down, ask questions, get familiar with it. I'm kind of gonna put that on you to make sure you get a handle on the material, and feel free to ask me though. Also, there's the math lab is gonna have some regular tutoring hours, and I will make a point to get that information to you on As You Learn. I'll make sure you get the site together for connecting with them also. Let's see here. So like I said, from the attendance policy I had up to the spring break, I held in place, but from here on out, it's kind of going to be up to you. And so there won't be extra for being here, but at the same time, you have every opportunity to get in touch with me. Typically, Wednesday is going to be a office hour day where you'll have, if you want to come in and ask questions, feel free. If you don't, that's fine too. On Tuesday, I'm probably going to have up videos that I'll be asking you to work on. And Mondays may be days of setting up some things for the week. So I might ask you to come next Monday, and I can give you feedback on Monday too of any kind of assessment that I gave on Thursday, that type of thing. So that's the general plan. Any questions coming to mind at all? Go ahead, Holden.
Okay, so for like quizzes and in-class problems, we're printing them out, filling them out, and then uploading them as a picture to you on As You Learn?
That's the plan, Jared. That's what we're hoping to do. That's what I'm hoping to do. And I got to get the technology squared away so it's convenient for you guys. And some of you, as a last, some of you might have a cam scanner or some kind of a way to take pictures and get it up online. If you ever do that, make sure you convert it to a PDF file. I'm understanding people have been doing that in other classes, and if it's not PDF, it can turn into a mess, and it can turn into a not clear image, and it's a variety of things can happen. So whatever means you have, converting it to a PDF file before you send it would be the thing to do, okay? Before you upload it or whatever, and I'll get you guys some guidance on how we'll do that. But for right now, it's just get involved, look at the videos that I've sent, get on, do the sapling problems, and let me know questions you've got as we go along, okay? And hopefully this can go well. I've heard rumors that this could possibly turn out that, like I'm in my office right now, all right? It's possible that I may not be able to come in, and we may have to work from home. That'll be a very different experience. You know, it's the computer difference and the whole scenario would be different. So it might have to make some adjustments as we go here, but for right now, I'm planning on us doing this for the rest of the semester. That's my goal. That's what I sense coming. And that's what I'm planning for. And if that changes, we'll be clear about it, but just ask if you're uncertain about things, all right? That's basically that. Yeah, Holden.
For the problem set due on Thursday, do you have a time that you want that like turned in by?
Ask that again. I turned you up a little bit more.
For the problem set due on Thursday, do you have a time you want that sent in by?
I think I'm going to have it set up in such a way that class time will probably be a good thing to shoot for on Thursday again. But I hope to have it set up where you can upload it at any time of day, and that should work. Okay. That's the general plan.
Okay. I also had one more question.
Go ahead.
In the participants part where you can see raise hand.
Yes.
Also, if you click it again, it says lower hand. So I guess I was just wondering if like when everyone has a question after after it's answered, could they press lower hand so then you can?
That'd probably be good. And you know, also the option of the reaction about the thumb. Do you have a question? Yeah. That probably the blue hands probably would be good. And once it's answered, click it again and get rid of it. That would be good. That would be a good habit for us to get into, getting familiar with this. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Good. Anybody else have any thoughts or questions right now?
So, are we having any other live classes this week, or is today the day?
Say that again.
Do we have any other live classes that we need to be logging into this week?
Okay,
Like
your voice is breaking up a little bit.
On Thursday, is like a live class that's required for us to come to?
Good, Josh. Go ahead. What are you asking, Josh? Okay, now I've got your. Go ahead. Say it clearly.
On Thursday, is there a live class that we're required to sign on to?
As of right now, I'm going to say yes until I say something different. Figure that we will meet at 1. Okay. I'm hoping to get it by then. You get technology set up where you'll be able to upload something later. But what I'm planning on doing is working through the problems themselves that I'm going to ask you to upload. So before you upload it, I will actually work through the problems and we can make sure you got it right so you'll get full credit for it. That's my plan. And
okay, sounds good.
Good.
I have one more question.
Okay.
We just click the same link you gave to us today to join the other meetings, or is it a different one?
Jarrett, I hear you're asking, but your voice it's kind of muffled. It's kind of a deep. Could you say it again with the? I'm not sure what's happening there, but go ahead and make sure you're unmuted.
I'm unmuted, but so we just click the same link you gave us to today to join other meetings.
Your voice is breaking up. You say yes. Holden, you're saying the answer to the question is yes?
Yes. He asked if it's the same link to get into Zoom like on Thursday.
Okay, good. For this class, it'll be yes. But let me say this. Let's go back to I'm going to go to this setting right here. On Wednesday, I won't have a link for our class meeting. It'll be a Zoom link. It's going to be office hours. So anytime, like on probably Tuesday, I'll do the same thing. Tuesday and Wednesday, if you've got questions, feel free to click on Zoom link in As You Learn at the top box there that I'm circling. I don't know if you can see that. But the idea is click on that link That will put you in my computer, the one that I'm in. That'll be the residual. It's going to be a recurrent Zoom meeting, so to speak. And that'll be the one to click on for that. But on Thursday, I'll have another link down here in week 11 that'll be labeled for this section on Thursday, okay? Good. Any other questions at all? Okay, well, let me say one more thing. Let's see. I wanted to know. Go ahead. Yes, go ahead. What? Who's
Will
up?
the problem set be on the one that you're assigning us for us to like upload later? Will that be under week 11?
It's going to be in. Yeah, I guess that'll be where it will be. It'll be under week 11, and I'll have. It'll be a labeled assignment that anybody can get anytime, and I'll have it there tomorrow. Okay. There's going to be several videos, you guys. There's 3 that are going to be for the mean value theorem, and there's 2 that are going to be for the first derivative test. And then I'm going to have 1 more that's going to be practice problems. That one you just can download at any time. Click on that, print it out. And if ever you're not in a position to be able to print, then just write the answers, number them, your answers, write them clearly on notebook paper that's really clean, and clear, and then take a picture and upload that, okay? If you don't have a means of printing the problem set that I'm giving that you could write right on the paper and upload it back to me, then do it on a piece of paper yourself and upload that piece of paper. So make sure you number things clearly and write clearly, you guys. You look at what you're sending. If you can't read it, believe me, I won't be able to, okay? So make sure you can see things clearly that you're sending. Anybody else have anything? Hey, it's been kind of a neat experience a little bit, getting ready for this, to look through the class roll, look through your guys' pictures, look at each of you and thought of you, and you caused a smile, and it's in my heart in a good way. I'm wishing you well. And I really think that if you just let me know if something's not working, if you're not clear on something and you need to get more work on something, let me know, okay? Again, I will let you know when the math lab will be open. I'll send you a link for that, and that'll be on As You Learn up top, probably in the top box. But then there's also a calculus specific lab that some people, you can also get that. I think it's a phone line. I'll get that information and I'll keep you posted on that. Go ahead, Holden. Yeah.
Does our final test grade still replace the lowest test grade?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. And we're going to drop at least 1 quiz from whatever number we have, hopefully 2 if we can get enough quizzes. But the lowest test grade will be replaced by your percentage on your final if it's better.
Perfect.
Okay. Well, listen, you guys, I think I've kind of covered the main points I wanted to work through. Tomorrow, be on the lookout, get into As You Learn, watch the videos, try the sapling problems in 4.2, and then you look online tomorrow and As You Learn, there's going to be a few different videos. And you guys, forgive me. You got to forgive my presentations, okay? Just smile and don't throw any tomatoes. It's bad in some places, but keep a smile going and try the 2 As You Learns from 4.3, and then try the problems that I'm giving you from 4.4. And then on Wednesday, come with questions if you've got them to the lab, to the office hours. And then on Thursday, come to class and we'll take a shot at uploading and see if we can make sure we get the technology working correctly, okay? There's a forgiving way here now, you guys, so don't feel pressured like everything's got to be perfect, and you don't have to be here specifically. I hope to get it set up that you can get the videos at any time of day and then get uploaded at any time of day. But for quizzes, I'll probably set a time limit on how long you have. But once you start, you'll have an hour and a half to finish it and then upload it and get it to me, and that'll be cool, okay? So if you have questions, feel free to stay. Otherwise, you can feel free to drop off. I wish you well. Stay healthy. Guys, keep your hands washed, do what you got to do to stay well. Sleep well. Take care of yourselves. and I hope you make it to the final exam. All right, so let me know if you got any questions.
For the quizzes, are they going to be in online format? Like it would all be on As You Learn, or is that another thing that we would print off, have like a certain amount of time to fill out, and then turn back in with a picture?
Well, right now, I'm thinking of setting it up so I give the quiz. Once you click on the quiz, I'm going to give you much more than the 50-minute class time.
Okay.
So you'll have time, because we got to figure in uploading and everything else along with that too. But it's probably going to be, right now, it's going to be an As You Learn quiz location icon. Click on it, and once you get it, you'll have an hour and a half or whatever to finish it. Let me know your results and get it back to me. And somehow uploading by taking pictures or an As You Learn and converting it to PDF, you guys. I don't know if you heard me say that. PDF file will be the easiest for me to read and easiest to work with on this end. Did I answer your question, Caitlin?
Almost. Like, for, you know how on As You Learn, it's like the strictly online quizzes? Or is it going to be like the question's going to be on the screen, and
Right.
then like type in an answer and then send you a picture of our work? Or is it going to be a PDF that we print off, write on, and then turn back in?
If you want to, you can click on it. If you've got a printer, you can print it out and write on it and send it back up. If you don't, then you can just write the answers neatly on a separate piece of paper. The quiz will be clearly in front. You'll be able to see that, okay? And then you
Okay.
number the answers, get it clearly done, and upload your answers will be the goal.
Okay.
That's it. Hey, Gabe, you're on clearly. Say something. Could you unmute yourself and see if the sound works?
Yeah, no, it's working. I just muted myself so I don't make any noise.
It's breaking up a little bit still. So
Is it?
Yeah. I heard you say, is it? But it was really filtered. So we'll.
But I can hear you.
Okay, good. I can hear you that time really clear too. Anybody else have a question? Also, Gabe, if you just get on now, or anybody else that came in late, I'm recording this right now, and the entire thing will be available online a little bit later. It's got to give time to transform the equipment and the data into a format that's legible. And I'll put it up on As You Learn, and you can watch it again if you want to clarify things or anything on that line, okay? And go from there. Anybody else have any other questions at all? Okay, well, feel free to drop off. It's good to see several of you. It's good to see your names, of those that I didn't see your face. And if anybody didn't hear the first part, I can answer your individual questions right now if you've got some others of things that we talked about. But feel free to drop off now. You're welcome to. And email me, come online tomorrow if you've got questions during our class time or during office hours, or on Wednesday during our class time or office hours 2 to 3. Otherwise, Thursday will be next time. I'd like you to get on at 1 right now is what we've got going. Okay? Be well. Okay, does anybody now have a question? Bye-bye, Tyler.
Hey, Dr. Wenna.
Hey, Chris.
You mentioned something about number 8, redoing number 8. What test was that on?
Test exam 2.
On exam 2?
Yeah, exam 2.
And when did you want that to be due?
Well, let me look at it. I'll make it clear. One of the things is that the material in section 4.7, when we get through that, you're going to know how to do it. So I'm going to wait until after we get through that. So you'll have an opportunity to get it down, practice it. And I was asking the question just to see where people were, so to speak. And now you're going to have an opportunity to get full credit for that. But I'm going to wait till we get through the material and the text and that sort through the course, and then you'll have a chance to do that.
All right, cool. Sounds good.
Good, Chris. Good to see you. Hope you're smiling.
All right, good to see you too. Thanks.
Good.
All right, and we're doing a meeting on Tuesday, right? Each day we're going to be having meetings, or not?
It's not going to be a Zoom session, it's going to be, I'll have office hours available, and I've got stuff online. I'll have videos online for you to get to, and you can get those any time of day you want to.
Okay.
They'll be open. I'll open those up in the first thing in the morning.
All right. So the days we're actually doing like video, like interacting online will be Thursday, Mondays,
Thursday.
Wednesday, and Thursday.
Thursday. Wednesday is going to be office hours. So if you've got questions or you want to work through a problem with me or something, you got to watch me work through one or something.
Yeah.
And come Wednesday during our class time, or 2 to 3 for the office hour.
All right. All right. Cool.
All right.
Sounds good.
Good. Glad to see you.
Glad to see you too. Thanks.
Stay well.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.